This is tiny, isn't it? Looks about like a 50-cent piece compared to today's woods. This is a fairway wood, an old McGregor. And wow, it is tiny and it's made of wood. I wonder how it will hit. Let's see. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, the old and the new. That's an important part of golf. We revere the old, like the old golf courses, Augusta National, St. Andrews, but we love the new ones like Kings Barn, like Ben Crenshaw's course in Mullen, Nebraska, the Sand Hills. Old and the new. I've been privileged, because I'm old. I've been privileged to play golf with Arnold Palmer, Sam Snead, Ben Hogan. But I'll tell you what, with the exception of Snead and Hogan, the swings today are all better. They are, and I really like Tom Kim, Nick Dunlop. But today, we're going to talk about the greatest swing of them all. He's sort of young, he's certainly not old. We're talking Rory McIlroy, the greatest power swing of all time, and we're going to learn his secrets. In fact, we're going to call it H, and H. The first H, of course, you know what it is. It's his head. Boy, does his head stay steady in all his swings. We're going to discover the secrets of Rory McIlroy's powerful swing. I'm right here in the desert of Scottsdale, Arizona, but there is some green, and Rory, as you know, comes from the green island of Ireland. Oh man, what a beautiful, beautiful country. He grew up there, he learned his golf there. His dad, Jerry, his mom, Rosie, they worked so hard for him to be a success. His dad bought him his first golf club. I think he was 3 years old or something like that. And first thing he did, Jerry showed young Rory the proper grip. Rory, he shot a 61, not just on a home easy course at Royal Portrush, one of the great courses in the world. He shot a 61, an absolutely prodigy of all prodigies, born to be great. Support of mom, support of dad, only child, focused totally on golf. Was actually going to come to the United States and play golf at East Tennessee State University, but he was so successful so early at 17, he decided to turn pro. He turned pro. He became the youngest man ever to make 10 million pounds on the European tour, and he became the youngest man ever to make $10 million on the US tour, on the PGA tour. And of course, since then, he's gone on and on and on to be great. Rory McIlroy, one of the all-time greats, and maybe, just maybe, the greatest power swing of all time. So let's get right to it and discover what makes Rory so unique. When we start talking about Rory McIlroy and his swing, got to start talking driver, because Rory McIlroy is the best driver of the golf ball on the PGA Tour, on the European Tour, in the world. Exclamation point, period. The best driver of the golf ball. In his recent win at Pebble Beach, he was tops in driving, tops in strokes gained driving. He gained almost 6 strokes that makes golf easy. For instance, you recall in that victory, the whole tournament changed on 14. McIlroy hits a huge drive over the trees on this par 5, a par 5. He hits a 7-iron for his second shot. Others are hitting a wood, a fairway wood, maybe a long iron. He just hit a little 7-iron, hit it up there 20 feet, bing, pop, makes the putt, eagle, tournament over. All because of that driver. What's his secret? We talked about H, H, and H. His head, of course, his head stays just so still throughout the swing. That's wonderful. But there's another H that you can emulate. The heel, the left heel. McIlroy, most of us when we swing, we lift the left heel. We get back here, it enables us to get a better turn. Lift the left heel. McIlroy keeps that heel down so that massive shoulder turn of his just begins to create so much tension, so forth, so that when he lets go with his hips, man, that club head speed is incredible. Heel down. Will it help you? Maybe, if you're flexible. If you can keep that heel down, build more tension between your shoulders and your hips. As we get older, more difficult. We like to lift that heel. His head, his heel, but here's the one that's going to help everybody. This is Rory McIlroy's secret, a powerful secret. Let's study it. H for head, H for that left heel, and then H, which is really important, for the hips. The hips. What do you say about Roy's hips that hasn't been said before? Well, it's all about the X. Rory McIlroy makes the greatest X with his hips and shoulders you've ever seen. It's done like this. If your hips are open like this at impact, so this is where your hips are, and your shoulder is back like this, these form an X. He has the greatest X, the greatest separation between the hips and the shoulders. It's like you're just keeping this right shoulder back and somehow just making it stay back there as far as you can while the hips rotate as fast as they can, and boom! There is incredible power and accuracy. Rory McIlroy. H, 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 and X, the best. Let's just take a pause, time out, a moment, and do nothing but watch Rory McIlroy's perfectly powerful swing and see if you can learn something. Rory McIlroy, what fun it was to look at his swing. It's absolutely amazing. Where have we heard that before? May your life, your golf be absolutely amazing. I'm Bob Kurtz, Golf's Iron Man, trying to remember all those tips. Let's see, keep the head steady, hips rotate into an X. Oh, and keep the heel down. That heel is not going to stay down. Well, it did. See you next time.